guys, so it's that time of the month again, and I mean the good one. So it is time for my April favorites. iMovie just got updated and I've been like afraid to use it, and that is what I use to edit. So if this is up late, I'm sorry. It's because I could not figure out the new iMovie. I'm technologically challenged and I am slow to accept new versions of things. I am so sorry. So yeah, now let's get into the favorites. I had a tough time finding things that I hadn't already mentioned that I was using and loving. But this is what I came up with. I feel like there's less than usual and there's not a lot of makeup-y things, but let's just get started. So I have a few body things. First of all is this body mist that I've been obsessed with. I showed you this in my spring break haul. It's just the pink, Wild and Pink body mist. It's a huge pretty bottle and it looks so cute on my little like dresser nightstand makeshift college dorm room version of a nightstand. And it just smells so good. I think they said it's like grapefruit or something, but it doesn't really smell like grapefruit. I personally hate grapefruit. And I think it smells delicious. It makes a nice room spray too. I'll just like spray it a million times and dance and frolic through it, and it's just great, and it's just been my spring scent and I love it. Next, I am going to share with you the secret to the smoothest legs I think I've ever had in my entire life. Literally the combination of these next two things, just like legs so smooth, I make people who wouldn't normally touch my legs because they're that smooth, and I need like verification that I'm not completely crazy. So first of all, I've been obsessed with this line of shave creams, the Skintimate Signature Scents Moisturizing Shave Gel. This one happens to be the Raspberry Rain and it's actually empty. I went through 1.5 whole things of these. Well, half because the other one was mini, and now I have like a different strawberry tangerine one, and then I have a backup of that that's like an even different scent. So it's not really the scent that matters, although this one did smell really delicious. But these, they're like the cheap ones. They're like $2 or $3 at the drugstore, which is better than the EOS ones, which I do love, but they're like slightly more pricey. So Miranda actually like got me starting to use these because she like gave me one of hers that she didn't want, and they just like squirt out so much into your hand, which sounds weird, but like there's so much in here, and you have to use so much at a time, otherwise I'll just be walking out of the shower with like completely butchered legs because I like suck at shaving. But this just works really well. It makes them so smooth and it gives you like a really nice lather. I used to use these a long time ago. I used like the light pink can and the light blue can that are like the baby soft skin ones. But I really like these scented ones now too. So this is my current obsession, and it is important because everyone wants nice smooth spring shaven legs. And then after that, when I get out of the shower, I will use a Victoria's Secret a body butter. I mentioned one of these in my winter, which was December and January combined favorites. I think that was like the Hello Darling. And these are just my favorite things. Again, it's their Victoria's Secret deep softening body butters. And these are just amazing. They make my legs feel so soft. Actually, my whole entire body, like you just need a little bit. I really was in love with this scent, but it is unfortunately now empty. This is one of their, oh, it smells so good. This is one of their newer scents. It's the Passion Struck Fiji Apple and Vanilla Orchid, and it's just kind of like a deeper, like, sensual scent. Like, it's not like a bright and fruity, oh, ha ha ha, I'm 15 years old scent. It's more of like a deeper, darker nighttime scent, and it just smells so good. I have to buy like a lotion or something else from this collection because I miss having this scent in my life. And then when that ran out, I moved on to the one I'm currently using, which is Sparkling Citrus Dream Grapefruit and Red Lily. Again with the grapefruit. I hate grapefruit, but this just smells awesome, and it's more of a lighter spring scent. And look, I like hit the very bottom of it already because I use these things to death because they just make your legs so smooth after you shave them, and they just make my body happy and soft and smell really, really good. So check these out if you have not already. And they're not too heavy for springtime. They're not just like a winter, oh, my skin's so dry body butter. Like, they work all year round. They're amazing. Just like last month, I have a facial moisturizer because I've just been on a kick with these things lately. I've had two at the same time that I've been loving. Last month it was the Olay one, But I've actually had this one for longer and there's like not much left. I'm like way down here already. This is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. Oil-free moisture. And this is so good for oily skin, or I have oily combination, which is kind of an issue because like in the middle of winter, I'd use this and it would work really well in my oily spots, but I'd still have like some dry spots like here and like around my mouth and like here. So this didn't moisturize as well, but now that kind of my winter skin is gone and, you know, it's nicer and my skin is more manageable, it's a lot easier to use. It smells so good. It smells kind of like, I don't know, Fruit Loops or Twizzlers, some sort of candy, and I just love this so much. It's a newer product. It came out, I think, in like January or something like that. I just really like it. It's in a cute tube, so it's really cute. So it's really easy to travel with, and I just love it. So check it on out. I know I mentioned this before, although I don't remember in what month. I feel like it was in the fall, but I've been loving this bronzer. I had to mention it again. It just completely transforms my face when I contour my face and my nose with it. It's so good if I want to look kind of like more older, because I have a little bit of chubby cheek slash baby fat syndrome going on in the facial area, and that's just the way my face shape is. So if I contour it, I'm wearing this today, it kind of like makes my cheekbones appear and just kind of gives my face a completely different shape than it normally has. And it's really good for going out because I'll like go really dark and then it will go with darker eyes. It's the Too Faced Bronzed and Poreless Pore Perfecting Bronzer, and it's matte, which is great because I hate shimmery bronzers because they're so obvious. This one's pretty natural. Works for really pale people like myself, and you can see I'm like starting to, I don't know, is this hit pan? There's like a weird little groove going on in here. But I just love this so much. I've been using it like crazy this month and last month too, and it just adds a lot of warmth to my face. I won't even wear blush. I'll just wear this and it makes me look less pale, and then I don't have to bother with blush, which is my mortal enemy. As you can probably notice, particularly in this lighting, which is surprisingly warm and bright considering how like overcast it is right now, my hair's pretty kind of red these days. It was last month too, but it's like a lot more red now. So to fill it in, I've been using an eyeshadow from the BAM Nude Tude palette, which has a bunch of nude eyeshadows in it. It has 12, so it's pretty much just like the Naked palette, but I got it for like 20 something on Amazon, completely brand new. So it's a little more affordable, and the packaging is really cute. I took like close-up swatches and pictures of this that I meant to put on my blog as soon as I got it, which was a while ago now. So maybe I will do that to go along with this video. But the color I've been using to fill in my brows lately for my red hair is this really pretty like matte, really dark maroon color called Sexy up here, and I'll just use like a thin little liner brush. This one happens to be from Sephora. I also have like a cheap drugstore whatever one, and I'll just fill them in, and it makes them a lot darker and more dramatic than they are right now. But if I'm going out and I have like a darker look on, or I'm doing like colorful or smoky eyes, I'll do that, and it just like completely changes my face, and it just matches my hair a lot better because right now there's a little discrepancy going on. And then my last makeup-y favorite, this is kind of like a representation of another product that I misplaced that I like a lot better than this one, but I just kind of wanted to talk about both of them. This is the MAC Riri Woo Retro Matte Lipstick, and because it's a retro matte, it's so dry, but it's just like a matte, deep, cool red. And I love it, and it's the Rihanna collection. But a color that is so similar to this is Russian Red, which I also have and was obsessed with in the fall. I remember I wanted to put it in a favorites video, but I don't think I ever did, so sorry if I'm repeating. But it's just a great, dark, deep matte red, and because it's matte, it stays on your lips really well. But this one's just really dry because it's a retro matte, which I can deal with. But sometimes I get a little like crusties around my mouth, and it's just hard to apply. So Russian Red is so much easier to work with, but I have no idea where I put it, which makes me really mad at myself because I love that lipstick. But this I've been wearing a lot this month. with like darker eyes. Sometimes I'll wear it during the day, just if I want to have like fancier makeup or like dress up a little bit. But mostly I wear it with like darker eyes on the weekends, stuff like that. So it's just a really, really good lipstick. Every girl needs like a matte red. They just, oh, do wonders in defining your lips. And then I have two nail-ish favorites this month. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, LOL86, I post my nail pictures all the time. I've been so obsessed with painting my nails lately. As you can see, I've been obsessed with like blues and also greens. And this nail polish like is absolutely beautiful. It is Essie's Bikini So Teeny, and it has like tiny little micro glitters in it. It's just gorgeous. I had this on up until a couple days ago. I put it on a Sunday, and I think by like Wednesday it was starting to chip and look kind of unpresentable, so I took it off. But it's just really, really, really pretty, and I love it. And I love this shade of blue, and it's like really unique. And like I said on Instagram, I was like, I think I found my nail polish soulmate. Like, I'm pretty sure when I take this color off my nails, this is going back on because I love it. And then this is a top coat I've really been liking. Again, this is a Miranda thing. She gave this to me. This is Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. And everyone raves about this, but I always use my OPI Rapid Dry. But I was finding that, like, although it makes your nails look really glossy and shiny, it like, I don't know, it would like take off some of the nail polish you already had on, even if your nails are already dry when you put it on, so that wasn't cute. This smells absolutely awful, but it works so well. Your nails dry so fast, and it makes them just really shiny and definitely makes your nails last longer. So I like this a lot. Check it out if you are in need of a top coat, and I think they started selling this at CVS, so it's easier to get to now. For snacky favorites, I just have these little baby hummus cups. I like to keep these in my mini fridge in my dorm. They're by Sabra, and they're like little 2-ounce cute little things. I love to like dip nachos in these, or just chips. Just like I love hummus, and I feel like if I had like a full-size container, I would not finish it up, and then it would be open for a long time and it'd get moldy. But these, like, I've always like finished them because they're single serve. And one time I even like put one in my purse and brought some chips with me to a meeting. It was just kind of like sitting there eating them. So they're good for travel, and I just love them, and they're so cute, and just yes. If you want to see what coffees and teas I've been loving this month, I will be filming a coffee convo maybe today, but sometime soon, hopefully. That's where I usually show you all my hits and misses, K-cups, and teas I've really been liking and not liking. I already have my mug like full of something right now, so I could film it right now because I have been sipping on something. This month for music, just like last month, I made you guys a Spotify playlist. It's a lot shorter this month. I don't know why. I've just been like listening to the same music, I guess. And it has like a few random songs I've really been liking, but also some of the artists that I've been like obsessed with lately that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Some of them I've been obsessed and have been meaning to mention for a few months now, like Mary Lambert. Sorry, I made a list. And it's just chilling down here to remind. But she is just amazing. You know the Macklemore song, One Love? She's the one that sings the chorus, and she made an entire song out of it, and it's called She Keeps Me Warm, and it just like makes me cry, but happy and sad tears at the same time every single time. And it's like honestly the cutest love song ever. And she has an EP out, I think that's it, and she like writes poetry and slam poetry, and that's how she was discovered. Sorry, I like read up on her and like I looked up some of her lyrics because they don't really make sense, but she has these two songs called Body Love Part 1 and Part 2, and it's just kind of like poetry about like learning to love your body and like how society and the media make girls feel bad about themselves. And it's just like, if you ever need a pick-me-up, like go listen to those songs because they're amazing and they're just so deep and like touching, and it's just so good, and I just love her so much, and just, yeah, just go listen. I've also been obsessed for the last couple of months with Young the Giant. I was supposed to see their concert a couple months ago, but they canceled it, so now it is the day after my birthday, and I'm so excited to be seeing them this summer because they rescheduled, so that will be really, really fun. I've been liking their older album a lot, like their songs I Got, Apartment. I'm sure everyone knows Cough Syrup. My a cappella group did that song, and that's how I even like found out about them in the first place. My Body is a really good song. 12 Fingers I really like. So some of my favorite, not as well known of their songs are in that playlist as well. Also, been obsessed with Somo. New obsession right here. My friend Maria like sent me a Snapchat of him singing one time and I was like, who is that? Like, he's amazing. He kind of reminds me of Trey Songz, who I also really like. So if you like kind of the hip-hop R&B genre, but then like one of his songs I think is really popular, Kings and Queens, because one of my friends knew it when I was playing it. I also really like he has like a minute-long song called Tell Me What You Know About Love. His songs are kind of PG-16, but they're just so good and catchy, and like some of them like Fire I'll listen to at the gym, and just, oh, I love him so much. And then finally, last artist, A Great Big Pile of Leaves. I saw them in concert this month. They're kind of like a little alternative indie band, and their songs, what are the ones I like? Snack Attack, I'm obsessed with. Alligator Bop is such a catchy song. Like, they're so weird, but they're so good. If you like kind of like alternative, rocky, indie, even if you like pop music, they're really good. My TV show, Obsession, aka my new form of crack cocaine this month. Literally, it's scary how many episodes of this I can watch in a row on Netflix. Scandal. I have jumped on the bandwagon. So many people on YouTube and in real life were talking about it and how they loved it, and like I had no idea what it was about because like based on the title and the little like picture they show you on Netflix, I thought it was about like a guy who cheats on his wife, but actually, it is kind of about that. Whoops. But not like that at all. It's kind of like a political drama, but even if you don't like politics at all, it just like takes place in Washington, D.C. And it's about like, they're a law firm, but not really. They're called like problem fixers, and they like deal with all these scandals in DC, and they kind of like save people's reputation. It's just so good. There's so many subplots going on in there. And the characters are so well developed, and the main character, Olivia Pope, I love her so much. When I'm in a sassy mood, I say I'm in an Olivia Pope mood. So that's just such a good show. I feel bad recommending it to people because I know that they're going down a long, winding path of scandal addiction. I think there's only 2 seasons on Netflix right now, and they're in the 3rd right now. The second one's like really long. It's like 20-something episodes. I'm almost done with it, I think. It's just really good. I'm sorry for getting you hooked if you do go watch it, but it's just really good if you need something to watch. Check it on out.